What's up, everybody? It's your boy Cheap Ass Statue Collector here, and today we have a really cool statue that I get to share with you guys. This is one of my favorite statues, and I've been waiting to pick this up. And the reason why this is really cool is that this has never been opened. This is a sealed Ironman. This statue, I think, was released in 2010. It has never been opened. It's 11 years sitting in a box. So we're going to check it out. Hopefully everything is okay. Hopefully the lights work and everything else. But I'm excited. The box looks pristine. This thing is amazing. Anyways, but I know everyone has seen this, but this is a little special because it's never been opened. And there are not too many unboxings or reviews out there on this guy, even though this has been around for 11 years. This is one of my, I guess, retro videos. And we'll see, does it still hold up 11 years later, right? So, all right, guys, let's go. Okay, guys, so I had a little bit of trouble getting the foot peg and the light peg on there. I was kind of scared that it wasn't going to fit, but I snagged it in there. Everything is good. This thing is so cool. It's so cool. Where to begin? First off, dang, this is such a nice statue. I can see why so many people like this Ironman, for sure. I definitely see that. But right off the bat, I love the footprint. Look at the base. I love that. I love that. The light up features do work. I double checked that right off camera. And this statue itself has been in the box for, I don't know, 11 years, right? 2010, if this came out, or 2009 or 2010, I think. Does it hold up to the other parts? I don't. The other statues, I don't know. I got this light on me. I need to put it in the shelf. I need to see it. It needs to grow on me. I need to look at it every day. I need to put it next to the other ones. All right, I'm so excited about that. Let's get into a regular review, and I'm going to make it quick as I can. So really quick. The base is amazing. It goes well. It's paired up with the War Machine, which is so cool. So you got a little paired off Ironman set right there. The pose is, I think, one of the things that sells this statue. I believe. And so let me tell you right here about the pose. The pose is amazing because it's basically a museum pose, but in action strike or stance, right? So it's really cool. I love that. Look, and again, the footprint. He's not like going like this and kicking his leg out and having his foot back or something crazy. So when you try to put it in your shelving unit, his hand is hitting the back of the, you know what I mean? You're not getting any of that fuss. The paint apps. Now the paint apps do look pretty clean. I think this is the first time looking at it, you guys, and unboxing it. There could be more details in this paint, but at the same time, it's simple. It's sideshow simpleness, beautifulness, right? It works. If I pull out the other statue, the newer one, The not the one where he's on the not the light post where you plug it in and it all lights up. The other one before that. If I pull that one out, I guarantee you it's gonna be a little bit more detailed paint wise. But this is simple. It's easy. It's amazing. It's not as detailed. There's a little bit of dirt on the shoes. I like that because he's in the mud over here. I still think it kind of holds up, though. I definitely think it still holds up. You know, there's battle damage on it. There's just not too many details within the armor, right? All the small, you know, tiny little details. But oh my gosh, it's classic. It's a classic Ironman. And so I guess we could talk about the details. The details are awesome in this statue. This is a classic. I know Queen Studios coming out with a ton of Iron Man statues, and I'm pre-ordering the one that they've got coming out where he's on the rocks. And so I had to get this one. Even if they come out with one of this armor suit, I don't think they're going to beat the pose. I don't. This is Sideshow's best pose idea of Iron Man, right? This is iconic. This is super iconic. The other statues, they don't meet this. They don't. This is it. This is it for sure. Is it my favorite armor suit? No. But this stance, really, in the pose, that's what kind of sells it. That's the whole thing. The paint job is clean. It's pretty. It's there. If it's movie replica basically too. It's just not as super detailed as what we're probably going to see later on in the future with newer statues. But it's a classic. This is a classic. I think it was like $4.99, right? Was the MSRP. I got this for a little bit of a deal. I didn't get it as low as that as I wish I could, but you're not going to find these statues at that price. But I got a good deal, and this has never been opened before. So this is a brand new 11-year-old statue. Oh man, it's so okay. After all of that, let's go ahead and let's get some Iron Man on the table. Okay, so the wife and kids are up. I just had them come in here and take a look at this. I told them this is the coolest thing you're going to see probably all day, all week, all month. You probably won't see anything cooler than this, probably for a while. I never have the lights on. I had to pull these whatchamacallit out. I never have the lights on. And these guys are never together. They're separate. They're in their little cubby holes in the Bestas, I think that's what they're called. They're in their little cubby holes, right? And they've been sitting in there for years, or a year, I don't know, a while. So I never have the lights on. Now that I have 3, soon to have 4 when Queen Studios finally makes their 4th one. The 4th one, the one that Queen Studios is making, he's coming down on rocks and he's in the air. And he's kind of doing a similar pose to this, but he's got like a rocket launcher coming out and he's got his jets up. He's 28 inches tall. He will be probably a little bit bigger, like up to here, right? So I'm definitely going to want to put them in a spot together, right? And that's the tricky thing, right? With our display cabinets is how do you do that, right? But oh my gosh, let's turn the lights on. Let's turn the lights off. Turn the lights on. Let's talk about them. Okay, so we've got the lights back on. We can see them in a little bit more detail. And just from the back, right? If we start from the feet, let's look at this one. This one's 11 years old, and this one's maybe 1 or 2 years. I can't remember when I purchased this. It was back when I was still doing the collector's chat, but the bases look pretty similar, except for this is bigger, takes more footprint, makes them taller. It's bigger. It's got a lot more details in it, which is cool, right? Is one better than the other? No, not really. Maybe this one because there's an arm and a chest plate, and the chest plate lights up. Oh, and I have the EX head over there. So maybe this base is better. But if you're, because it doesn't quite fit into a Vesta perfectly either. So you have your pros and your cons, really. And so now if we look at the boots, this thing, he's been playing in the mud. And he's been playing in like a gray mud, he's been playing in brown mud. Details as you go up these statues, the level of detail is this is the clear winner, because there's dirt within the legs, there's dirt within the joints. It looks like there's just more details in this armor suit, and maybe that's just the way the suits are. Maybe the suit is just more detailed, but I'm guessing that just with time they're able to add more details. One thing I'm looking at is like the little circle thing for the hip. This has like little rivets and stuff, and this is a little bit less detailed, right? So those, and when I say detail, I'm talking about like the sculpt details. There's little pieces and little extra sculpts, you know, slats and rivets, right, on this thing. But not by far. You know, this is a dark cherry red. This is more of an apple red. The golds are a little bit different, which is cool. Same goes with War Machine. War Machine's pretty gray. But the other thing to note is I think this, when I unboxed it, there was only one piece. That is one of my favorite things about the old Sideshow statues, are one-piece statues. All of the Sideshow pieces have been one piece. Back in the day, they used to be one piece. There might be an extra hand or an extra head here and there, but usually it was just one head, or some of the pieces were just one head. You know, quote me if I'm, comment below if I'm wrong and call me out, but that's what I prefer. I prefer a statue that's just all one piece. The Kotobukiya Spider-Man, one of my favorite statues, all one piece, right? The zombie pieces from Sideshow, most of them were all one piece, the first ones. A lot of their older pieces are all one piece, and I like that. I know for different poses and different safety reasons when shipping, it's better to have them separate and then stick them on. But I don't like doing that. I don't, you know, if I wanted to collect Legos, I'd go collect Legos, right? So I prefer all one-piece statues. That's the ideal for me. That's just my opinion, and you know, fuck anyone that is going to tell you different or tell you what you don't or do like or should like. So with that said, guys, this is it. The next Ironman I'm going to get is the Queen Studios Mark 7.5 or whatever. I don't know. It's the one after these armor sets where he's got like the armor missiles on his shoulders and like the things on the top. It's the one that XM did. But this one's superior, far superior. I'm just kidding. Fanboys. No, but that's the next one I'm going to get. So I need to figure out a way to display all these pieces together, because they need to be displayed together and they need to be hooked up on some type of switch that I hit one button and all the lights turn on. For sure. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's my plan. I'm going to stick to it. Hopefully in the future, when I do more videos, I'm going to try to do more videos of just random like this. And I'm going to hopefully I'll be in a newer, bigger area with my statues and stuff like that. So, I know this video is longer than I intended it to be, so I'm sorry, but also cool to check this out. I hope you guys enjoyed this, enjoy the video. If you do, you know, share it, you know, with people that are cool. But yeah, thank you guys. Super excited about this statue. I don't know where to put them, but yeah. Okay guys, cool. Thanks guys. Peace.